So, like, in terms of weight, like at least things, like you would have used the FITT principle too. Like, how would you apply that now to working with the Limerick ladies?
Jesus, yeah, good question. I suppose I don't want to dodge the question. But I suppose the idea would be like I'd always try and like just bring it back to again, like, what's the overall goal? What are we trying to achieve here? Because like I think we can talk about like the FITT principle, or we can talk about the actual principles of just training in general. And I suppose the idea is like, and something that I've come to realization as well recently is like strength and conditioning, like that's such a small part of our game. And again, I don't want to dodge the question, but I suppose the idea is literally like something like I don't really look too much at very like individual like systems and principles, but I just say this is what we need to achieve. These like what is the overall like thing we need to achieve? And generally with people, it's aerobic capacity or the ability to have a higher level of aerobic fitness, and that's probably a big one across the board. And then the next one is to be injury resilient, and that's kind of they're my main two that I go across. Are they healthy and fit? And that's kind of it, because again, you have like a tactical coach or a football coach that's shouting at you looking for him, like, like after 10 minutes. So I suppose again, don't want to dodge your question, but it would never come down to something so specific, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so in terms of if you had a half forward training and you had a quarterback training, would you be changing the distance of the amount they run, or would you be no, we'll do it as a team?
It would be very much the way I would do is down to like maybe not position, but their physiological profile. So what I mean by that is when we test them. So let's just say they did what we do is the standard is a 1.2 kilometer run. Yeah. And we'll just break that down into, let's just say, 3 categories. So like the first one, let's just say if the best time was maybe 3.5, 4 minutes, and then the next, like the worst time is 6 minutes, and then you just break that into 3 separate groups, and the distance then would just reflect, say, if someone can run, I don't know, let's just say 100 meters in 10 seconds. The idea is to make them fitter. You need to push them just a little bit outside that boundary. So you'd say, look, I need you to meet 100 meters in 9 seconds. And same for someone who's like 12 seconds, you'd push them to 11. And it's more about their physiological, like what can they do right now and how can we push them to be a little bit better. Now, with saying that, obviously there are some people that I would say, look, if you're a cornerback, it's probably not too important that you have a great 1 kilometer run. Like you're probably not going to cover a huge amount of distance. So it'd be more important for you to be able to produce power in a very short period of time. So like those girls will probably be very much so like on a program where developing power will be like the go-to. But again, I suppose we're getting probably a bit more deeper into it now. But across the board from the last 6 months, it's just about keeping girls like in a general state of fitness, because like the equipment that the girls have isn't the same. Like not all the girls have the same equipment, so it's very hard to say, right, I want you to do this and this, because they might have equipment to do this and this. So it's been a challenge to